Hello and welcome to Third Act Film. Today we're going to be discussing our favourite unconventional trilogies. So that's sets of three films that aren't necessarily in a series, but they all have sort of similar themes. I'm Todd James, and with me today is James Forbes.
Hello.
Okay, James, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Now you know me,
I do know you.
and you know I like robots,
Yeah?
and I'm looking at my list, and each one of these has at least one film with robots in.
Perfect.
Now my first one is a film that we both really like. I especially really like.
Okay.
I think you know what I'm talking about.
I think I do.
Ex Machina.
Great.
So with this trilogy, you're starting off with Ex Machina.
Yeah,
You're following the storyline with Eva, who is the robot in that.
I am following that.
Yeah, and at the end of that, she's escaped the facility. She's out in the wild.
Spoilers! Spoilers for Ex Machina, guys.
Well, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Alright,
Yeah.
it is. It basically is, yeah.
Uh, spoiler: she's escaped out in the wild.
Glad you said that before you said what
Yeah,
happened in the film.
it's great. Yeah. Um, and then she gets new body parts. That's how I'm going to link it for the next film. So obviously, with a lot of these, it's going to be different actors.
Yeah.
But she gets new body parts, becomes blonde, a bit psychotic. Well, she already was psychotic, and becomes the girl from Gone Girl, Amazing Amy.
Is this all meant to be one story for you?
I'm seeing this all one story. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I've done something completely different. But we did a lot of preparation for this,
Yeah,
you can tell.
I thought this was going to happen, but
Okay. Carry on.
now she's the girl from Gone Girl. Very similar themes there between the two. I'm trying to help you out with this kind of one. what
Oh
you're
yeah,
doing.
great, thanks.
Becomes Gone Girl, and then there's another film which has actually got the same actress in, Return to Sender. You heard of that?
I have heard of it.
And in that, it's very similar to Gone Girl. Just in this slight difference is that what's the actress name?
Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund Pike. Her character has been raped by some jerk off who who then like begs and pleads with her not to press charges. And she realizes if she press charges, he's in prison for a bit, gets out. But if she doesn't, she can torment his life indefinitely, and she does. So Return to Sender being what the whole film's about. So that was the kind of I'm
I
pretty
see.
much saying Rosamund Pike is a robot.
Right. A
And
brutal,
I'm
horrible
robbing
robot.
I'm robbing from all women that they can be brutal, and I'm taking that away from them. And that
Okay,
only Machine could do that. But,
great.
yeah, that was the trilogy I had.
Okay.
What's one of yours?
Okay. First of all, I quite like that. I don't really think Ex Machina fits in particularly well with those two as a story.
Okay.
But okay. Alright, so my first choice. This isn't one through story, but it could in a way all be set in one universe.
Ooh.
Oh. And that is the three films that Neil Blomkamp has made. So
Okay, yeah.
District 9, the one everyone likes, Elysium, the one some people like, and Chappie, the one that only me and you like.
Yeah, I like Chappie.
Right, I obviously District 9 is by far the best, but I
Yeah.
really like all three of them, and they all have similar themes of human struggle, blah blah blah, all that
Oh yeah,
nonsense.
blah. But okay.
And they all sort of have a similar aesthetic. They all feel kind of the same when you watch them, they're a bit down, and they're all like sci-fi technology sort of films, and yeah, I think they all kind of work together in a thematically.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that was intentional on his part.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
he's got this bigger message he wants to get out through the
hmm
power of film. It'll be interesting to see if he's going to implement that in with his next film, which is supposedly Alien.
Alien 12?
It's going
Yeah.
to be Alien 3, even though there already is an Alien 3. Yeah, they're going
What?
to ignore Alien 3 and
Why are
4.
franchises doing that these days? Said the two people who are making
Make it up.
unrelated films, all one story.
um, yeah, because a lot of people don't like David Fincher's attempts, and they don't like.
Or
The
I want to
fourth
say
one.
Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
You're correct.
Fourth
Yeah,
one? Oh, good.
yeah, and written by Joss Whedon. Yeah. So they don't. People don't like that, and neither does. I forgot his name. The guy who started it all.
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott.
Right.
Neither does Ridley Scott so much. So they're all like, yeah, the first one's good, second one's really good. Let's just do a third one, and then Ridley Scott's gonna be working on Prometheus.
Yeah, so they're going to come out like a week apart,
Yeah.
Prometheus 2 and Alien
And you,
3.
yeah. Well,
Right.
2.5, I guess, would be.
Aliens with a Z this time. To
Oh,
separate
mate,
them.
yes,
Whoa.
aliens.
Yeah.
Uh, all right. I got another one.
Okay.
I Am Legend.
Okay.
Yeah. Will Smith. Will Smith.
Will
W-
Smith.
He's by himself on this planet, and then he realizes he's not by himself. Now there are other people.
Spoilers. Just kidding. That's
Well,
like the entire setup of the
yeah.
film.
And then, then he realizes he's not, and then we see how the world. Well, we don't actually see why the world was destroyed, but this, yeah. So the world's ended,
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic, leading into the next one, Mad Max, is
I was just thinking that as you were saying this.
and
It's a different part of the world,
it's
same
a different part of the
apocalypse.
world, same
That's
apocalypse.
smart.
This can all be in the same, just different tales from this
Yeah.
same kind of world, leading into finally Wall-E. Is your
James,
mind just
you
blown?
you have done well. You have normally I hate all your suggestions, but you have really. I mean, there is the whole Pixar all the same world theory, but I
Yeah.
like this one better.
Yeah, I wanted to avoid that. I felt that
Oh
was
my,
too easy to pick
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
world one. But
Oh my,
after Mad Max and the kind of emphasis on machines, that perhaps they do, they're all really smart with machinery there. Perhaps they do get to robotics again in this
mhm.
post-apocalyptic kind of world, and that although in Wall-E it suggested that there was a civilized world, and then all the humans kind of left. What if they do make robotics and it's still a post-apocalyptic world, and then you have these robots inhabitant?
that that is such a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying this to make fun of you. I
It
genuinely
sounds
think
like it, but yeah,
like three stories, all just from different parts of the world.
and different time points as well. And then as
Well,
well, you get the answer that is constantly the question in Mad Max: who destroyed the
who
world?
killed the world? Yeah,
And it would be us, and it's
it was
shown
Will
in,
Smith.
but it's shown in Wall-E that it
Yeah,
was always humans who had ruined it all, and
yeah,
that perhaps they caused this apocalypse, leaving only a pockets of
yeah.
people left,
I
and they
mean,
all eventually
yeah.
destroyed themselves, leaving only Wall-E.
Leaving only. I mean, I personally don't like I Am Legend really at all.
Wow.
But I'd be happy to swap that out for like another post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
But over. I mean, it's not awful, but compared to
Okay.
the other two, that is such a good idea.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All
What's
right.
your idea?
All right. Well, now I don't want to say it, but all right. It's the. So it's sort of Christopher Nolan's non-Batman trilogy. So I've gone for Interstellar, Inception, Memento. Only
Ooh.
probably in the opposite order because
Yeah, that was,
that's the
I was
opposite to the
like,
way they came
you got
out.
all the way to
But
space,
but yeah,
then
and then
then back
came
to Earth.
back. Right. I thought about going for Insomnia instead of Memento just because it was all in something,
Oh,
but it's just not as good as Memento.
yeah.
Um,
Maybe we should have video guessing Nolan's next film.
we should in something.
Inside.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a word. um, yeah, they're all well. Memento isn't. Inception and Interstellar are both huge. Well, not huge, but big with concept. Great
Yeah,
storytelling, really mind-blowing moments, sort of thing.
yeah.
Memento is a much smaller. Have you seen Memento?
I have, yeah.
Right, it's a much smaller
Well,
story.
I can't remember. Oh,
Oh, great. So it's a much smaller story, but it's still got the same sort of intelligence and mind-blowiness, and that's a word, right?
yeah,
Sure. Yeah, and I just think if you watch all of those back to back, they don't work as a running story like yours clearly do, but they do work as a, just again thematically, my
yeah.
word of the day, um, is just all being like intelligent. Like you wouldn't want to watch all three in one sitting because at the
Yeah,
end
you
you'd be
feel
like,
like an idiot. Like my brain has
yeah.
ran out. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
All right, go for it. Blow my
My
mind.
final one. I can't take full credit for this. I did find this one online.
Great.
Uh,
You see, you had such a good one with your last one. No,
yeah.
anyway, carry on.
Well, this is also good, possibly better. So you start off with the film Her.
Okay.
I personally love
Excellent
that film.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Start off with Her, where they've made these little OS devices on your phones,
Mhm.
which are super intelligent. They have the capacity of falling in love, although that's the whole discussion, can they? Then they start getting told, no, you can't love. Don't. Not in a Cockney accent like, nah, you can't love. I mean,
Love being an individual. No love.
nah,
None of
love.
that.
You can't do that.
Right.
More that they've been reprogrammed to not fall in love with humans, and then leading them to hate humans, leading them to the Terminator.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
To Terminator,
Right.
and then Skynet, kill all humans, destroy
All
everything.
because they just wanted to love.
Yeah, all because
Right.
they wanted to love. Isn't it more
I
sad
will
that way?
love you. Just like shooting.
Yeah.
At them.
That they've somehow engineered it wrong. They're like, yeah, love is now hate, and then they kill all humans. And
Okay.
then you get to
Um,
Terminator, and then you get to the point where humans are winning again. They're defeating the robots, leading to what you almost suggested,
The Matrix.
the Matrix. Yeah.
Do you think The Matrix is about the humans winning?
No. I'm saying the humans almost win, and then
Right.
they do the Matrix, which is what happened in the Matrix. That they were winning the fight because they blacked out the sky, didn't they?
Yeah.
'Cause all the robots were solar powered.
And then
They
what
blacked
happened,
out the
James?
sky, and then they didn't have a option for battery power, so they captured all the humans and put them in little pods. Yeah,
Right.
but you can see the same thing happen with the Terminators. If they were all solar powered, and they're like, oh, we're making energy this way, even though we've seen many times they use nuclear energy and their batteries are nuclear. But
Yeah. I don't see the Terminator to me doesn't fit in there.
yeah,
I think her being a prequel to The Matrix, or at least like a section of the prequel
Yeah.
to The Matrix, that for me works.
maybe if you throw in, instead of Terminator, iRobot to see the physical form, because in her it's very conceptualized,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
You get
You're just loving your Will Smith today.
Oh, I love Will Smith. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll change it a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Her, iRobot, The Matrix.
Yeah. Again, yeah. That's really good.
Right, cool.
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
proud of you.
Thanks.
Have a good
Even though it wasn't
job.
my idea, but the
We took
amendment
something
was.
off the internet and made it better. That's
That's what we all try to achieve, no? Alright, and your final. No.
no. That's me. That's me, mate. I only got two,
Yeah,
and they
that's
weren't
great.
as good as yours.
Well, we should have really just done 3 if it's all about trilogies. Oh well.
Ah, it's too late.
We
now.
missed out on that.
Next time we'll do 3 sets of 5 films. that we like.
Whoa.
Whoa, mind blown. All right. Do you
yeah.
guys have any suggestions for unconventional trilogies? You can do my approach and just have 3 similar sort of theme films, or you can do James's much more interesting approach and try to link 3 films together. Yeah, all suggestions are welcome. Leave any thoughts you have in the comments. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.
Bye. I did watch that trailer for utter trash.
Yeah, utter trash is a really good way to put it. Yeah, if
It
they had,
was brilliant.
actors in
They
those
had
parts,
actors in the
Yeah.
film.
they don't even know that he's dead, and Tony Stark's like, oh, better blow up all the Iron Man suits.